I've tried animal-free ice cream. I've tried animal-free cream cheese. Now it's time for animal-free egg, specifically the animal-free egg white protein from the Every Company, formerly Clara or Clara Foods. More specifically, macarons. Macarons? Macarons? Not macaroons? That's the coconut thing. Similar to Perfect Day makes the animal-free whey that's in Brave Robot and a few other products, Modern Kitchen, the cream cheese. Similar to that, the Every Company uses fermentation to create an egg white identical product without using animals. So if you have a milk protein allergy, you would want to avoid Perfect Day, right? You would want to avoid Brave Robot ice cream that contains Perfect Day, just like you would traditional dairy ice cream. And if you have an egg allergy, you would want to avoid every egg white protein, just like you would a traditional egg product. The upside to animal-free products, besides not involving animals, of course, is that they are supposed to be identical in terms of taste and usability. And in my experience, that's true. I wasn't as big on Brave Robot ice cream as I am now when I first tried it. I mean, I liked it. It was one of my favorites, but now it is my favorite vegan ice cream, period. It just does not compare to the others. Every time I go back to Ben & Jerry's non-dairy or So Delicious or even Not a Moo, it's kind of disappointing. For one thing, taste. Brave Robot does not taste like almond or coconut or soy or cashew. I like all of those tastes, but it is more like traditional dairy in that sense, while also not having the traditional dairy nasty milk aftertaste that I do not miss. You really see this with like the plain vanilla ice cream. The plain vanilla Brave Robot tastes like vanilla ice cream. It doesn't taste like vanilla coconut. More importantly to me, the texture. The texture cannot be beat. Nothing comes close. No vegan ice cream comes close. You can even scoop it right out of the freezer, whereas most of the vegan ice creams you have to let sit for 5 to 10 minutes because they get really hard and kind of icy. So again, like regular ice cream, you can just scoop it out of the freezer. As I said, cream cheese. There's also Modern Kitchen cream cheese. This is another brand owned by Perfect Day and uses the Perfect Day whey protein. Again, no comparison, even more so because vegan cream cheeses are pretty horrid. Even the ones I can use, they're not really good. Like the texture is just not cream cheese at all. They're usually more kind of waxy than a cream cheese would be. And then the taste is just terrible. They're all kind of plasticky and just not like cream cheese at all. Modern Kitchen did not have a weird taste, and the texture was very reminiscent of cream cheese. It was really, really creamy. As I said in the video, I would like to try a plain one. Hopefully they will have a plain one day. Or there's another brand, I think General Mills owns it, Boulder Culture or something like that, that also uses Perfect Day whey to make cream cheese. And I think they have a plain one. I don't know when that's going to be available, but yeah, that would be more useful for me because I don't just eat cream cheese. If I'm using cream cheese, I'm making like a cheesecake or something. And now macarons. So Every Company, whatever you call them. Why do all these brands change their names? Like all the cultured foods, like Perfect Day used to be, oh shoot, what was it? Something else. And this one used to be, again, Clara Foods. I don't know. They're always changing their names. But point is, they partnered with a very fancy sounding macaron company, Chantal Guion or something like that. It sounds like, oh yeah, that you make French macarons. Of course you do. But they partnered with them and this company that normally makes traditional, macarons using egg white, use the Every egg white protein to make them. And they had a pre-ordered. I ordered immediately. Of course, I follow Every on Instagram, and they did this little teaser every day for 3 days, like try to guess what it is we're coming out with. And then as soon as I got the post, I went and ordered it. It was not cheap. I think with shipping, it was $30-something for six macarons. It's the future. The future is expensive, at least in the short term. This was actually the perfect egg white product for me to try because I just had vegan macarons using aquafaba like a few months ago around Christmas time. I might have tried them on stream or a couple of them on stream. Not very good. For one thing, way too sweet. I didn't really care for the taste. A lot of them were weird flavor like elder flour and stuff, which is nasty. But even like the regular vanilla, they were just so sweet. But the texture was not what I remembered a macaron being like. It was way, way, way too chewy, and it didn't have the little like crunch on the outside. The Every macarons are macarons. Again, from what I remember them being chewy in the middle, but not like more soft and slightly chewy, I would say. And then again, you've got that little tiny bit of crunch on the outside when you bite into it, and not as sweet too. Again, I guess not surprising. This is a company that like specializes in macarons, so you would expect them to be good at it. But certainly I think having the egg white makes a big difference. There just isn't a vegan plant-based thing, at least yet. I'm sure someone will come up with something, but as of yet, there just isn't an identical equivalent there. I tried the pistachio first because I love pistachio, and it was so good. So yummy and so green. I love it. The Earl Grey, oh, beautiful. And again, so yummy. I love Earl Grey. I never thought I would like Earl Grey flavored things until the Portland Fog Donut at Dough Donuts, which is Earl Grey flavored. All of them were tasty except for the passion fruit. I don't like it. It's too, ew, I don't know. I don't like it. But my 5-year-old really liked it and ate it all in like one bite. So once again, animal-free wins, especially in terms of texture. Now, unlike Brave Robot or Modern Kitchen, if that were in stores, again, I would absolutely buy that over the plant-based alternatives. I won't be buying these again, even if they were available. They said due to high demand, they don't have any right now. You can get on their email list. But even if I could get them, even if they were in the grocery store and I could just pick some up and buy them, I don't, what's the big deal with macarons? I don't know, like they're fine, but I feel like I would rather have virtually any other dessert. I would way rather have ice cream or cake. I guess not like fruit pie or flan. How do you say that? Ew. But they're definitely not like a top tier dessert for me. But if you love macarons and you can get your hands on some of these, I definitely would get on their mailing list and see when they're going to have them available again, at least to try, because it's fun. And again, it's the future and it's cool to support this stuff. And it's all just like animal byproduct stuff right now, so I can still try it. Once we start getting into the meat territory, oh man, I don't know. I mean, my goal is to just have every single version of like vegan tries egg for the first time. Like every single animal-free version. Again, except for meat. Shit. I mean, I'll have to taste it a little bit. Oh no. It's gonna be yucky. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, of course, like the video, subscribe, support the channel, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan, and I will have a new video soon. Do you remember the whole man-spreading thing? I'm totally like pregnant spreading right now. I had to get some maternity dresses. That's what this is. It just came today, and it's not, I mean, it's a regular, what do you call it, maxi dress, like really long dress, but I saw a review from someone who was like my height and about my size, saying it's good for pregnancy, because number one, just having even maternity pants on, just anything on my stomach is like killing me right now. I hate it, so I had to get some kind of dress. And number two, a lot of the maternity dresses, from what I see, are really tight. Why do you want to, why? That's gonna be not comfortable, or maybe it's comfortable, but then it's like tight on your butt too. You're gonna see your panty line. So are you like wearing thongs when you're pregnant? Who's doing this? So I really wanted a loose, flowy kind of, I don't know what you call it, empire style? Is that what it's called? I feel like that's with the shirts where they go out kind of thing. I wanted something like that where I don't have to worry about, you know, my butt being exposed or all my rolls and everything being emphasized. My muffin top, you know, all that stuff. So I think this fits the bill. It was like $20-something. I think it was an Amazon Essentials dress. The sleeves are a little lower. I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe if I got a bigger size, I got a medium, maybe a large would be better. Uh-oh, I hear someone screaming. It does feel so much better though. Like not having anything on my stomach. Oh.